Hi, I'm Karen Lance with Sacred Quilt, and today I'm talking about the next step with your UFOs. So you made a list, you gave them nicknames. Now pick just one of those, and what we're doing today is writing the autobiography of the quilt from the quilt's point of view. That's why it's an autobiography. I'll give you a little background about this one. This was one that I worked on. I wonder if I'm doing it backwards. This was one I worked on right before COVID. And I remember I booked a flight after 3 weeks of COVID and being cooped up in my apartment by myself. I booked a flight out to Las Vegas, and that's where I ended up sheltering in place. But I remember the night before the flight is finishing the center of this quilt. I was on a roll and I didn't want to stop. But then COVID happened, took a long time, and this ended up getting put away for about 3 years. It was a UFO because I couldn't decide if I wanted a border on it or not. Eventually, yes, when I got back here, I wanted one to finish for last spring's show. That's why I finally finished it. I had the border fabric. I just had to actually put the border on. I did decide to border it. And I got it done for the show. But I tell you that story just because the autobiography I'm doing today is for this one. And this one was started for my second book. It was a more modern version for the book because I like variety. Can't really see too much of it. And my autobiography goes something like this. As far back as I can remember, I started before COVID, and Karen wanted me as an alternative to another traditional quilt she had in a book, and this is the modern version. It's all Tula pink fabrics. I had a lot of fun shopping for this. She started to finish me. It was definitely before COVID, and then she got sidetracked with the other quilt she just showed you, put me aside, and honestly, she hasn't touched me since before COVID. And I don't know why she didn't finish me because look, I have the binding on. I just have to have it hand stitched down. So close, but so far. Karen even has, it's an autobiography, Karen even has a sleeve on it already, but again, that's not stitched down either. So I had a friend tell me recently that she talks to her quilts and sometimes they talk back to her. I love that idea. And I think this one just spoke to me and said, hey, get on it. It's time to finish so I can be a pattern offered on the website. So that's it. Write your autobiography of a UFO. If you don't like to write, just say it in your head. That's perfectly fine too. If you like this video, please like it in the button below. Subscribe. Sacred Quilt is my Instagram and my website. And my newest book is The UFO Cure. Thanks. Bye.